Hey everybody, Patrick Smith with the YouTube channel Cure for Ignorance and Gun Safe Academy in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm making a quick video about school shootings, specifically the one in Oregon, and about gun-free zones. So if you haven't looked into it too much yet, Oregon shooting, community college, 10 dead. Gentleman by the name of Chris Mintz actually charged the guy, tried to block entry to a room. He's Army vet, 30 years old. It was the day of his 6-year-old son's birthday. From what I hear, it took at least 5 rounds. One account I read that he had blocked entry to a door, was shot 3 times, fell to the ground. The guy, he says to the guy, it's my son's 6th birthday. The guy shot him twice more and kept moving. I posted on the Gun Safe page and on my personal page, using this as another example of why we need to lobby in my state of Nebraska, the Nebraska unicameral, to allow concealed carry permit holders to carry on college campuses. At least on college campuses that are run by the state of Nebraska. If it's a private college, they have absolutely the right to prohibit guns there because it's private property. Now, I would also argue to them that it just makes them easier targets. But certainly, government colleges should not be prohibited places. The government shouldn't be able to tell you that you can't protect yourself just because you're taking a college course. So I posted this, and as a reply to a buddy's page at first, and then to the Gun Safe page, and then to my page, and got a reply from a lady that said, you need to think this through. I have thought this through quite a bit. Obviously, I teach concealed carry classes. The only way to protect college students from this kind of attack is to allow them to carry firearms. That's the only thing that's going to stop this. You can think about a dedicated attacker in one of 2 ways. And what I mean by dedicated attacker or non-dedicated attacker will become clear here. A non-dedicated attacker is someone who wants to steal a wallet. Doesn't care if it's your wallet or the guy next to you's wallet. Doesn't care. He just wants the wallet. He wants the money. And if he attacks you, it's very easy to send him down the road by resisting a little bit or by resisting a lot. And he decides, okay, you're not the easy target here, so let me find somebody who's easier because I'm not worried about attacking you. I'm just worried about getting a wallet. A non-dedicated attacker is relatively easy to send down the road. A dedicated attacker, we can think about that again 2 ways. Dedicated attacker is someone who not just wants to kill someone, they want to kill you. This is like domestic violence. The leading cause of death for women in the workplace is domestic violence. The husband, ex-husband, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend comes to their workplace and kills them. It's like 99.999 whatever percent of the time you have a murdered woman, it's one of these 4 guys: husband, ex-husband, boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. This is the guy that killed her. Okay, and that's someone who doesn't want to kill somebody; he wants to kill you. Okay. The other way to think about dedicated attacker is someone who's planning on dying, a terrorist. Okay, they're planning on dying, so the threat of death is not a deterrent to them either. Okay, you see this a lot with the college shootings. Like with Cho, shoots up the place, makes a video, mails a video, comes back, shoots some more, shoots himself. This guy's planning on dying anyway. The only way you can stop a dedicated attacker is by killing them. That's it. Talking is not going to work to them. Saying they're going to get hurt or killed is not going to work for them. You have to kill them to stop them. Okay, it's just that simple. Okay, violence. We don't like violence. Violence sometimes is the right answer. Okay. So anyway, so this lady said you need to think this through, because I said we need a live legislator, unicameral. We need to get concealed carry in college campuses to prevent this thing from happening. She says you need to think this through, and obviously I have. Okay. Gun-free zones do not stop criminals at all. This is apricot. Don't stop criminals. The only people that don't carry past the gun-free zone sign is law-abiding people. This is why I don't go to gun-free zones. If I can absolutely avoid it, I do not go there. And there's people that say that you need to make it so that every business owner and everywhere in the state has to let you carry your gun there. And I don't agree with that either. Your rights only go as far as the next guy's rights start. Okay, so if it's my house, my property, and I don't want you to bring your gun here, I have a right to control my property and my house. So you don't bring a gun here. If you're bringing a gun to my house and I ask you not to, you're violating my rights, and you should be prosecuted for that. Okay, the solution to that is you don't come to my house, you go to somebody else's house. For every business that says you can't carry a gun here, there's 5 more in town that say I can, and they're the ones that get my business. Colleges, though, if they're run by the state, they shouldn't be able to disarm you. Okay. The point I made to this lady is if you have a problem with lions eating your livestock, okay, you don't go up to the livestock and saw their horns off in order to prevent the lions from eating them or the coyotes from eating them. Disarming the cattle, disarming the gazelle, disarming the deer does not help protect the deer. It doesn't. It just makes it easier for the lion because now they can't get gored by the antlers. And the fact that anyone, the president or anybody, can say that gun control is the only answer while they're surrounded by the largest armed security force in the world is ridiculous. Okay, the idea that if we make something illegal, if we make something banned in a certain place, that will protect people because criminals won't go past that. Criminals, by definition, break the law. They commit crimes. Okay. If you believe that a no gun sign is going to stop a criminal, I'd like to have a nice, honest, open discussion with you about how nobody smokes marijuana in Nebraska. Because where marijuana is illegal in Nebraska. So obviously no one does it. Maybe the answer isn't guns then. Maybe we should just make murder illegal. Because if murder is illegal, then no one will murder anybody and that'll solve it. Right? It's the same kind of logic. It's ridiculous. The only thing that's going to stop somebody that wants to go into a gun-free zone, that wants to go into a college and shoot and kill people, is somebody else on the college with a gun who shoots and kills that person. Okay, it's just that simple. I don't understand the disconnect here. Okay, the only thing, and it's been said quite a lot in recent years. Okay, but the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Okay, evil will always exist in the world, especially with these. You know, the first mass shooting at a school that I remember hearing about was probably Columbine. Okay, yeah, we've had a lot of them since then. A lot of shootings at schools since then. Before Fort Hood, I could say, hey, they never happened at Fort Hood. But then, of course, Fort Hood is a military base, and they're not allowed to carry guns there either, which is just ridiculous beyond belief. I can give somebody a mod use 50 caliber machine gun mounted on top of an armored personnel carrier in another country. When they get here, I don't want them to have a pistol. It's ridiculous. We need to make it legal for these guys and gals to carry while they're taking a college course. It's just that simple. Okay, it's just that simple. The only way to protect somebody is to give them the means to protect themselves, because cops can't be everywhere all the time. Okay, and again, the old adage that when minutes matter, when seconds matter, the cops are there in minutes. Carry a gun. Make it easier for these guys to follow the first rule of a gunfight, and that's carry a damn gun. Patrick Smith, Cure for Ignorance, Gun Safe Academy, Omaha, Nebraska. Carry a damn gun.